Sea Isle 650, in association with Tom Lucas Productions, presents Radio Real Estate.
Our house in the middle of our street.
And now, here are your hosts, Sherry Brown and Tom Lucas.
And good morning. Welcome to the on-air open house. It's good to be with you again. We've got a special in-studio guest who's just talking about the terrible coffee we serve. So we'll let them talk about coffee. Sherry, good to see you.
Good to see you, Tom.
You had, let's right off the show, let's start off with a bad sort of situation. Can you hear yourself on your headset?
I can hear myself 3 times. Oh, there, now I can
now
hear myself.
Okay, because we heard you loud and clear.
Okay, great.
Now, in the green room before the show, you were telling me about a situation that kind of went sideways, and there's a moral to this story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I know some people who were getting a gift as a down payment for their property. And there was an issue with the gift letter, I guess. And there was a kind of loan agreement attached to the gift letter that was sent to the mortgage broker out there. So it didn't work out. Anyways, the deal did not go through because the mortgage broker could not send that information on. So
it's all compliance.
You have to comply. So if it's a gift, it's a gift. And whatever you have on, this is my understanding from Bill, whatever he can correct me if I'm wrong, whatever you have going on behind the scenes. But once the banks are aware that this is a loan, this is a loan.
So a gift is one thing, a loan is something else.
That's right, because then that affects your, debt ratio and all of that. So
the moral of this story is don't lie to your mortgage broker. No. Don't lie to your realtor, right? No. Then you'll be okay.
Because if you have a gift, a gift has the premonition that you not have to pay it back.
I'm glad you brought that up because I see things all the time, and I hear this on the radio. It says a free gift. Now, to me, if it's not free, it's not a gift.
No.
Right?
But parents can give you a gift with the expectation that you're going to pay them back.
That
at
would
some
be a
point
loan.
in time.
No, that would be a loan.
No, you can pay it back over time with no.
That's not the way my old man looked at it. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm sure he didn't, but the banks will look at it that way.
Yes.
But when, like Sherry was saying, these people actually had a loan payment structure. So once you have a loan payment structure, now it does become a loan, and now you have to disclose that.
Right. So it's not whenever I get some money, I could just throw it at mom and dad, which is kind of what I do right now. But
you throw money at your parents? Nice.
I do.
Just pennies.
Let me give you my address. So we're all here, Sherry, Bill, myself. We have a special in-studio guest. I'll tell you who that gentleman is in just a second. Bill Mortgage is, by the way, is our mortgage professional. You are the mortgage professional on the show. But actually, today we have more than one mortgage professional on the show, so I'm feeling really good today. I'm going to learn some stuff.
This is a stacked
show.
Yeah,
thank you. So, Sherry, what else is going on?
Well, Bill will also answer your mortgage question of the week.
Now, in light of who our guest is, and we'll tell you who it is in a second, what are you going to talk about, Bill?
We're going to talk about why consumers, people that are buying homes, might not necessarily use a bank or a credit union, but they might use what they call a secondary lender.
Interesting. First of all, I'll have to find out what a secondary lender is all about,
Absolutely.
Right? I can ask that question?
Later.
Good, okay.
And our Radio Real Estate home handyman, Finn Jensen, says, prime holiday time is here.
And Monica Dina Briga, who is the president of Mummy Maids, chats about the benefits of overall seasonal cleaning. They came to my place last night, and I smell spick and spans. Great
Which
job.
seasonal cleaning did you have?
Every week.
Oh.
You have to.
So it's the season all the time.
Absolutely. We'll also be chatting with our very special guest. We've been keeping you in the dark about this. The gentleman's name is Adam Corbin. He's been with us before. He is president of InstaFund Financial. It's the leading source of private mortgage funds in Metro Vancouver, and it's good to see you.
Good to see you, Tom. Thank you for having me.
And I'm so glad you wore your sports shirt, unlike Bill, who...
Yes, Bill's wearing a tie.
Bill always wears a tie.
He's such a pro. I'm just wearing like a pirate shirt.
It looks good, though. It looks good. So you're gonna actually hang up...
No skulls, though.
No skulls.
Well, we have
a lot of Aloha girls on.
Can we see your tattoos?
I don't have any tattoos. I'm too fickle to get a tattoo.
You too?
Yeah, I would get a tattoo, and then I'd say, why did I get that?
I would cry.
Or I'd say, I'd wish it was a different color.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you'll be around to talk about InstaFund. Tell us all about it. It's like a bus going down the street. So maybe some people don't know about InstaFund, and maybe they could use your services. So you'll be...
I'm here for the hour.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
And Bill's mortgage question of the week is coming up. If you have a question for Bill, you can go to our website at radiorealestateshow.ca. Bill will answer your question on next week's show.
Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty is on the show to chat to us about real estate in the Tri-Cities. It looks like those multiple offers are still coming on strong.
They are. And Mark Perry, our Radio Real Estate Voice of the Valley, has more Inglewood Courtyard news from Chilliwack. He's going to talk about another custom car show taking place in the Valley this weekend.
And we'll chat about the Lower Mainland real estate market with Don Mortimer of the agents, the Powerhouse Agents over at Remax Crest Westside.
It's 10:05, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
And it's time now for our weekly mortgage rate update with our resident mortgage expert, Bill Macklem. He is president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Billy, what's it looking like this week?
It looks pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting. So the Bank of Canada, as we've been talking about for quite a while, that they're going to drop the prime. So their prime, that's the Bank of Canada prime, is going from 0.75, which is 75 basis points, to 0.50. Now, the last time that the Bank of Canada did this drop, the banks followed suit, but not to the same extent. Rather than giving us a 25-point discount, they gave us a 15-point discount because they're not doing well financially. And so we're actually going to have a garage sale for them next week because their profitability is just down. I think the VPs are only making $2 million profit. So, I can understand why they wouldn't give us the full discount. And so they're going to do that to us again. So even though the rate should be 2.5 as a bank prime like Scotia TD, it's 2.7. And so on your variable rate mortgages, you will then get a discount off that. They're as high as 75 bips if you don't want to have any privileges. So you could be as good as 1.95, but you're probably looking at about 2.05 for a variable. Now, be aware, and Sherry and I were talking about this in the green room, that to qualify for a variable rate mortgage, you have to qualify on the Bank of Canada 5-year posted rate, which today is 4.64. So people say, well, what does that mean? So this is a qualifying rate. If you qualify for a 4.64, you have the choice of going to a variable, a 1, 2, 3, or 4-year term. If you do not qualify because your income isn't high enough or your purchase price is a little bit higher than what you thought, then you then have to take the fixed rate.
Question. Somebody has a variable rate, that's good news for them, but they can keep making the payments?
Absolutely.
All right,
maintain the payments the way you had before. You're paying off more of the principal. You're probably looking at 48 to 52% interest and principal reduction on every payment. And the little bit more you put, you probably get to 50-50. You're actually putting down more money against your principal.
Next question is, how can I get a job as a CEO of a major financial corporation?
That I'd like to
Maybe
know
we'll talk
because after me, I'll actually help you get one.
Why don't we do this? Maybe we can talk to Adam after the show. Maybe you can line us up.
You might.
You think?
Yeah, I know some people.
That's all we need to know. In the next segment of the program, Bill will answer your mortgage question of the week, and then we're going to chat with Adam Corbin. He is the president of InstaFund Financial. Later in the show, Monica Dinabrowski is the president of Mommy Mays, and she's going to join us. We're going to be talking about the benefits of overall seasonal cleaning.
You're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house, Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
Home prices are out of control in Vancouver. Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. Let us turn your basement or laneway into a beautiful new mortgage helper. Fully licensed and insured, we do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied. And we make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, this is Stuart Goodman, the new General Sales Manager at North Vancouver Nissan, part of the Dilawri Automotive Group. Come and visit us in the North Shore Auto Mall and see the all-new 2016 Nissan Maxima and new Murano. Visit North Vancouver Nissan, home of the new purchase experience, in the North Shore Auto Mall or online at northvancouvernissan.ca. That's in the North Shore Auto Mall or online at northvancouvernissan.ca.
I'm Adam Corbin, president of InstaFund, one of BC's most established private mortgage lenders. Many people these days can't rely on the banks for a mortgage. Whether you're self-employed, have credit challenges, or are new to home ownership, sometimes it seems impossible to get the banks to understand you. InstaFund can help. Call me directly at 604-687-2020 or ask your mortgage broker if InstaFund is the answer to your mortgage needs. Visit our website at instafund.com.
Hi, it's Bill Macklem. In these busy and hectic times with family and business responsibilities, it is difficult to find the time to sit down with your mortgage broker and discuss all your mortgage options. I'm available to meet with you at your place of work, your home, our office, or at a place convenient for you. Please give me a call at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663.
CL 650.
Why are you making that face? You're a rich guy, aren't you?
Absolutely.
You help people to riches and fame and fortune?
Be amazed.
Oh, you know.
Amazed. Had a client in yesterday, a fellow this time. He was so upset because he got put into a corner with some of his creditors, and he thought he might lose his house, and he started, obviously getting pretty upset, a little bit of tears. And so we've talked to Adam Corbin here, and looks like we're going to be able to save his butt.
Kind of reminds me of going to school. I used to spend a lot of time in the corner, too.
Were you crying?
Well, that too, yeah.
Our question this week comes from Norman Cardiff of Burnaby. Norman would like to know, Bill, what his chances are of obtaining mortgage funds if he has a poor credit history.
Thanks, Sherry. That's a good question. Norman, what would happen is that if you have poor credit, then you have to start making some choices. One of the choices is going to be is how much down payment do you have? Because the poorer the credit, the larger the down payment. The poorer the credit, the higher the interest rate. The poorer the credit, the higher the fees to get the mortgage. So in this case, because Adam is here today, we're going to talk to Adam about some of those same type scenarios. You can always find money for people depending on how much money they got down, their appetite for the interest rate, and their appetite for fees. Because when you're doing secondary lending, there are fees involved. So I'm an A lender. That's predominantly what I do, and so I get paid by the banks. But when we go to secondary lenders like Adam, there's fees involved because you have to pay fees to the other lender as well as to the broker.
And we can discuss that in length in just a few minutes, right?
For expert mortgage information online, you can visit billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, mac.com. Or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
And Bill's mortgage question of the week is brought to you by InstaFund, the #1 source for private mortgage funds in Metro Vancouver. Right so far? Adam?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
yeah I'm still here.
Are you?
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading your script.
It's not bad. Instafund.com online. Is that the right website? Instafund.com.
Instafund.com.
Just check it on out.
Check us out.
All right, that's good stuff. Hey, it's time now for a look at the Tri-Cities to find out what's going on out there. We have Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty on the line. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Hi, Sherry.
It was great to see you in person again this past week.
Yeah, nice to see you, too.
Well, I'm going to say that you're looking as lovely as ever. How about me, huh? Never mind. What kind of week has it been real estate-wise in the Tri-Cities, Andrea?
It's been another busy week in the Tri-Cities. Well-priced detached homes are still going into multiple offers. So if you find a home you like, you have to act fast. Today I'm featuring a fantastic opportunity in Westwood Plateau, located at 3228 Norwood Court, right across from the Executive Golf Course in a quiet cul-de-sac. This quality-built 6-bedroom home features a master on the main and a large 1-bedroom suite downstairs. This home is vacant, so you can move in right away and take advantage of the peaceful golf community Westwood Plateau has to offer. You can come by and check out the open house tomorrow from 1 to 4. Today from 2 to 5 is the ultimate car show at the Hard Rock Casino. Enjoy the beer gardens, barbecue, and check out some fabulous cars. This is Andrea Jock for Radio Real Estate.
In the Tri-Cities, you can call Andrea Jacques at 604-783-3124 or visit pinnaclegrouprem.com.
It's Radio Real Estate. Coming up in the next segment, we'll clean up with Monica Dinao-Briga. She is the president of Mummy Maids. And we'll talk about private mortgage funding with Adam Corbin. He is the president of InstaFund Financial, the #1 source for private mortgage funds in Metro Vancouver.
This is Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty with mortgage expert Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgage. Producer Dwayne Bishop and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate, Vancouver's original on-air open house on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
I'm Adam Corbin, president of InstaFund. For over 30 years, mortgage brokers have relied on InstaFund for fast service for their clients. These days, mortgage brokers are working extra hard. With tighter lending restrictions, many of their clients can no longer rely on the banks for financing. Mortgage brokers call on InstaFund to help their clients when the banks say no. Put our experience to work for you. Call 604-687-2020 to see if InstaFund is the answer to your client's mortgage needs. Visit our website at instafund.com.
When you need it done, you need the Radio Real Estate Moving Team.
How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Actually, the average polar bear weighs 1,100 pounds. Here at Redpath Relocations, we're that good. With more than 30 years experience estimating, we can ensure everything is accurately accounted for and you have the best price with no hidden costs. Check us out at redpathrelocations.com or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Redpath Relocations. Always ready, always reliable.
Hi, Ryan from Diverse Electric, offering top quality work at competitive rates. Together, we at Diverse Electric have 15 years of business and project management experience. Call us at 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca. When you're looking for an electrical contractor who can handle any size residential or commercial project, call Diverse Electric 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca.
For more information, go to RadioRealEstateJuly18th2015 and click on the link.
Tom Lucas with the Radio Real Estate Show, talking to my favorite service manager in the entire world over at, don't laugh, North Vancouver Nissan. It's Mike Farkas. Mike, good morning.
Wow, what an introduction.
Well, I wish I can get one like that every now and then. What have you got for us?
We have a lot of our customers going on driving vacations with their Nissans. We want to keep them in top condition and make sure that everything goes good and they don't run into any difficulties. At no charge, we're offering a multi-vehicle point inspection, which will go through bumper to bumper and make sure that they're safe and ready to go.
The price is right. I'm coming right over. NorthVancouverNissan.ca.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Over the past 25 years, I have found most home purchasers do not use a mortgage broker. We are a no-charge professional who have assisted over 5,000 home buyers finance their home. The exciting part is these same home buyers come back to us for refinancing, buying their next property, or lowering their current payments. Call us at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Vancouver weather.
Sunshine and wind today. Another gorgeous weekend is on the way. It's going to be a fantastic day today. Now tomorrow and Monday.
Well, tomorrow you're looking at sunny with a high of 26, and on Monday it's a mix of sun and cloud with a high of 24.
And right now it looks like, what does the temperature say? I can't believe that temperature, right?
It's 20.
That's unbelievable.
Right now.
It's 20. Did you say
Yeah,
it's 22? 0 degrees. Holy cow.
This is John Talbot from TV's Love It or List It Vancouver, and you're tuned into Radio Real Estate.
CI 650. Homeboy. Everybody needs a home. Homeboy. Everybody needs a home.
Yes, he says, hey, everybody needs a home.
Absolutely.
You never heard that song before, have you?
No, I have never.
No.
Is that Elton John?
No, well, close. It's British. Then it's not John Denver.
It's not.
No. You're listening to Bill Macklem, Tom Lucas, and Sherry Brown. It's the Radio Real Estate Show, and this is the portion of the program that I like because we get to talk to our special guest. And our special guest is in studio with us today. He is the president of InstaFund Financial. Great guy. Not only is he a great guy to know if you need money, he's a great guy because he was in the broadcast industry for a little while. Adam Corbin, again, welcome to the show.
Good to be here. Thanks, Tom.
First of all, before we talk about mortgages and stuff like that, tell me about your broadcast career. Right? Where were you?
Oh, well, my broadcast career was brutish and short. I went to broadcast journalism school at BCIT.
That was your first mistake.
That was
just kidding. BCIT.
Just trying to learn to be in radio was a mistake. Yeah, but then I, throughout that time, I volunteered at CKNW.
Mm-hmm.
And I started in the promotions department and cleaned out the promotions department storage room there. And I think I made an impression by showing them that I was organized. And I think that's probably my first mistake because most people in radio are quite disorganized.
Well, most people, that's right.
Yeah, and people in general.
Yeah.
But then I went to school, learned journalism, and did some reporting. Reported at a few other radio stations in Vancouver, and then did some print, and then quickly got into the mortgage business when I discovered that radio wasn't where my talents
wasn't
lie.
your forte, as they say.
No, that's
well, I was going to say, you said you worked over there at the Mighty 98, and ever since you've left, they sort of like gone down.
Yeah.
So maybe you should go back.
No, at that time, the CKNW was the #1 station.
Well, that was them.
Yeah.
But if you were to go back now, you could be made CEO and make a couple of $1 million a week.
Yeah, I guess.
And if you need an assistant, you know who to call, right? So you moved from the broadcast career, you moved into, it was a family business, I think.
It was my dad's business.
Yes.
He started in the 1980s. In fact, in 1982, when there was a recession in Canada, and interest rates at that time were at the 20% level. And, we were talking earlier about interest rate drop, and historically this has never happened. I think where interest rates have been this low, even after World War II, when people, the baby boom started and houses started going up, and the whole idea of building houses in subdivisions even started. That's when interest rates were at historic lows, and people used to remember those good old days. But with interest rates this low, these are the good old days.
These are the good old days.
Yeah.
I mean, back in those days, the rates were like 5 and 6.
Yeah.
And there's nothing on the horizon that dictates that we're going to be even seeing 5 or 6 in the foreseeable future.
Well, InstaFund is the #1 source for private mortgage funds in Metro Vancouver. Explain to me what that's about.
Well, InstaFund is a private mortgage lender,
okay,
as opposed to the banks, where the banks are mandated to lend the general public money through the Bank Act, by the Government of Canada's Bank Act. And so the banks need to qualify people for mortgages based on some criteria, like their income and their credit and their job history. At InstaFund, we qualify people. Actually, we don't qualify people. We qualify property. In fact, okay. I have a saying at the office: we qualify property, not people.
Not people.
And so take the example of the person who wrote into Sherry earlier, Norman. Norman had some credit challenges, and Norman's not alone. Many people have credit challenges from all walks of life, not just people who struggle with money, but we have clients who are doctors and lawyers who often have credit challenges for many reasons, just because of the challenges
life
that happen.
experience.
Yeah,
things happen.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Life happens to everyone, and so you'd be surprised at some of the of who our clients are. You think, perhaps in the old days when, the banks would be generally to serve everyone. That's not the case anymore. So many people come to us, not so much with credit challenges, because that's a little bit of a specific thing. But, often people have bruised credit. I would say damaged credit's one thing, bruised credit's another. And I think everyone in their lives has gone through a time when they've, got a credit card and just needed to use it, but not necessarily had the means to pay it off, and that can smart on your credit. But also, we qualify people who are self-employed, and more people are self-employed or have secondary income from another source. So they may have a regular job, but they actually might make more money doing some internet business on the internet or having a side job. Many people turn their hobbies into jobs, and they become extremely successful. However, the banks don't necessarily recognize all of that income when they go to qualify for a loan.
Now, let's say I wanted to build an apartment building.
Yes.
Would I come and see you directly? Would I go to Bill Macklem and Dominion Macklem Mortgages first? So how would that work?
If you want to build an apartment building?
Yeah, and I needed some money. Well, I don't want to. But
so that's a whole other kettle of fish. Okay. I mean, now you're talking about getting a commercial mortgage.
And you can help there too?
We can. Good. We do commercial mortgages. And that's a whole other science to getting a commercial mortgage approved, and perhaps not something we could have a whole show on that.
Yeah, sure.
It's something that we could cover for sure.
So for today's show, though, it's mostly residential people that maybe, like you say, have bruised credit, or people that are higher echelon folks. They come and talk to you. They come and talk to Bill and work things out, right?
Yeah, we lend from $100,000 all the way up to $20 million.
Wow.
So in this market, you've got all kinds of people who qualify in that spectrum. You've got people who are buying their first-time condo, and they're self-employed. We just financed somebody in Burnaby. They bought a one-bedroom condo, and it was very exciting for them to become a first-time homeowner. However, they had their own janitorial business, and they didn't qualify at the bank because they just, often in that kind of service business, you may work for some cash, or you may have some employees who want to be paid in cash, so you don't necessarily have all of your income reported.
Right.
So this person came to us, and we financed them for the purchase of their condo, and it wasn't a large mortgage in the grand scheme of things. When you talk about $1 million homes in Vancouver, this was a mortgage for $230,000.
Wow.
But we also financed last week a mansion in West Vancouver, a $4.5 million loan for a family that wanted to purchase this property, and a gorgeous house with a view of English Bay.
And I want to thank you for that loan that you looked at.
And I want to say, Bill and I have had many conversations over how the banks have changed their rules over the last, I'd say 5 to 8 years, would you say, Bill? Where they've become so strict, especially with self-employed. And I've been self-employed generally for the last 10 years, and it's changed, and it is a lot harder. Like you have write-offs as a self-employed person, so at the end of the day, your whatever line on the tax
my 150
is a little low, and the banks used to look at that, and they'd put some money back in, and they'd make it work, and now that's just not happening. So they can go to someone like you and like InstaFund and get some help.
Yeah, I mean, I think people are so used to going to the banks. And when the bank says no, or when the bank protracts the decision-making process, especially if you're trying to buy a property, you apply to bank, and it might take 2 weeks to hear back from them. And, I feel for people. People come to me and they feel humiliated. They feel like, why don't I deserve to be treated well at the banks? So we've taken that model and we've listened to people, and, we make people feel good when they come to InstaFund because it's not personal anymore. We're qualifying the property, and it's really a simple mathematical equation. We lend up to 75% of the value of a property. So when you make it that simple, it really takes out the personal part of it, and we get to be friendly to people because we don't have to then make it about their income or their credit, which reflects their own perhaps value in life. So when we talk about their house and the value of their house, it's just simply a math equation. So for example, if somebody wants to buy a house for $1 million, we could lend them up to $750,000 for the purchase. And that goes back to what Bill said, where some people, either with self-employed or damaged credit, may need to put down a larger down payment. And so we require a minimum of 25% down payment on the purchase of property.
Are there any age restrictions so people want to do business with you?
No, we have clients of all ages.
Really?
We have clients who are in their 20s buying their first property, and we have clients in their 80s.
So you qualify, Tom.
Yeah. Well, I'm not in my 20s, I'm not in my 80s, but there's somewhere in between there. Maybe we can do a little deal with Adam after the show. What do you think?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and the reason why you use Adam is not only for what he's talked about so far, but something, and correct me if I'm wrong here as we go through this together, is that I use this example all the time. So I'm heavily financed, let's say, and my neighbors, who I really love, have decided to have an argument, and they're going to split up. And the house is worth $600,000, and they're going to sell it to me for $500,000. And I can get a financing for $400,000, but I'm short $100,000. But once I'm in the house and have a rental income and all that, I might qualify normally. So I would come to you, right?
For sure, we can do that. And if you live next door, we may be able to take the equity from your own house. If you want to buy the house next door, we could take the equity from your own house and combine it with the purchase of the new property and perhaps lend you 100% of your purchase price. That's happened.
Which would be awesome.
Really awesome.
But your neighbors are fine. We should make that clear.
No, they're.
Okay.
Yeah, Pauline and Steve are great people. We look after each other's homes.
Okay, there's no fights going on.
And of course, Pauline and Steve is not their real name, is it?
Oh, it could be. Because they don't fight.
Now you know why Bill has no neighbors. All right, Adam, you can hang around with us for a while.
I'm here for the hour.
Our special guest in studio today is Adam Corbin. He is the president of InstaFund Financial. Your telephone number of the office, in case anybody wants to get some more information, is 604-687-2020. Like 2020 news, right?
That's right.
604-687-2020 or instafund.com on the World Wide Web, instafund.com, and Adam's going to be around. We're going to talk a little later on to Adam again about why people want to use his company, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a good deal, so I'm going to be taking notes. Okay. In the next segment of our program, Mark Perry will be here. Mark is the radio real estate voice of the Valley. He's going to bring us up to date on Inglewood Courtyard in Chilliwack, and he's going to talk to us about another classic car show that is taking place this weekend out in the Valley.
And I'll be chatting about Steven Spielberg today. They're selling their house. And I'm also going to mention about a little ghost town in BC that you could buy and be the mayor of and be your own celebrity.
I'm glad you brought that up because Adam is here and maybe he can help us make that dream come true.
I think so.
I'm looking forward to that. Hey, so it's we're about halfway through the show. Lots more to go. It's Tom Lucas with our co-host, Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty, Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Adam Corbin is here. He is the president of InstaFund Financial. I feel sort of like intimidated by all these presidents. We have our president of the Producers Union. His name is Dwayne Bishop.
Wow.
He's here too. So, yeah, and everybody's somebody out there, and you're all listening to the Radio Real Estate Show on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. I can turn your outdated house into something you'll be proud to call home. Whether you're looking for a new kitchen, bathroom, addition, or even a new custom home, look no further than EA Renovations. Let us create the home you deserve. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
When you need it done, you need the Radio Real Estate Moving Team.
How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Actually, the average polar bear weighs 1,100 pounds. Here at Redpath Relocations, we're that good. With more than 30 years experience estimating, we can ensure everything is accurately accounted for and you have the best price with no hidden costs. Check us out at redpathrelocations.com or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Redpath Relocations. Always ready, always reliable.
Hi, Ryan from Diverse Electric, offering top quality work at competitive rates. Together, we at Diverse Electric have 15 years of business and project management experience. Call us at 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca. When you're looking for an electrical contractor who can handle any size residential or commercial project, call Diverse Electric 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca.
For more information, go to RadioRealEstateShow.ca and click on the link.
Hi, this is Stuart Goodman, the new General Sales Manager at North Vancouver Nissan, part of the Dilawri Automotive Group. Come and visit us in the North Shore Auto Mall and see the all-new 2016 Nissan Maxima and new Murano. Visit North Vancouver Nissan, home of the new purchase experience, in the North Shore Auto Mall or online at northvancouvernissan.ca. That's in the North Shore Auto Mall or online at northvancouvernissan.ca.
I'm Adam Corbin, president of InstaFund. Our family has been in the mortgage business for 4 generations, and InstaFund offers some of the lowest second mortgage rates in BC. Do you have a high-interest second mortgage on your property? It's time to ask your mortgage broker to help you reduce your monthly payments and increase your cash flow. Ask your mortgage broker if InstaFund is the answer to your mortgage needs, or call me, Adam Corbin, at 604-687-2020. Visit our website at instafund.com.
Hi, this is Monica from Mummy Maids. We're here to help you with all your cleaning needs, including move-in, move-outs, packing and unpacking, organizing, laundry and windows, walls, basic cleaning and custom cleaning. We do it all. You deserve a break and Mummy Maids can help. Let us clean your castle with no hassle. Call 604-533-4959. That's 604-533-4959. Or visit us at mummymaids.com.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. As a successful broker-owner, I have developed a team of mortgage professionals that support me and my clients. If you're confused with all the mortgage chatter of do's and don'ts, my mortgage team is ready to answer your questions to determine the best mortgage for you. Call 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Hi, you've got Colin here from Colin and Justin from Cabin Pressure, and you are listening to the Radio Real Estate Show.
CI 650. You better get hip to the clean-up woman, 'cause she's tough. I mean, she really cleans up.
She gonna do a good thing for you. It's gonna make your house nice and shiny, Bill. What do you think?
I think it's a good idea.
The cleanup woman is here. Now, we were talking about seasonal overall cleaning. And, of course, Adam Corbin says to me, does that mean we have a bath, once a year? I think, I think it's something a little bit
Seasonal,
different.
at least 4.
Well, let's find out now. Monica is with us. She's the head of Mommy Maids. And, Monica, good morning. What do you have for us today?
Good morning, Tom. So much sunshine, but you can't see through your windows. Your home is so dusty, it's getting a little hard to breathe. Too much dust can lead to health issues. 90% of the dust is made up of dead skin. These are just some of the reasons that you should do an overall seasonal cleaning in addition to your regular cleaning of your home. First, before you clean, you would need to start the week before by going through all your things and getting rid of what you don't need. You want to go through your clothes, your shoes, your toys, electronics. Go through your bathroom and get rid of all your expired medications. You can bring these to the nearest pharmacy, and in your kitchen, throw out all the expired food, and do not replace it until you're done your cleaning. Get your whole family to participate. You can go from room to room, have a pile for recycling, donating, and one for garbage. This will make it easier for you to clean if you get rid of all your unwanted things first. You'll be surprised how great you will feel when you get rid of your unwanted items because you will be helping others by donating them. Now you're ready for cleaning up your home. There are a number of things that you'll need to do so. It's probably a good idea to get yourself a caddy and a number of spray bottles, a good glass cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner, furniture polish, and a couple of scrub brushes. One for the toilet, which you probably already have, and maybe an old toothbrush and another brush for doing odds and ends. You'll need a duster, some cotton, microfiber cloth, broom and dustpan, mop bucket, and your mop, and a good vacuum cleaner. Now you have all the items you need. I suggest that you start from the furthest room in your house, working top to bottom, left to right. That way you don't forget anything. I prefer to complete each room totally before you move on to another. Start by cleaning the bedrooms, doing your window blinds first by dusting the blinds. Depending on the condition of the blinds, you may have to soak and wash and scrub them in the bathtub. Next, clean your sills, and finally wash your windows and doors. You will then want to clean your walls and baseboards. After this, polish your furniture, and finally your floors should be swept, vacuumed, and washed. When you clean your bathroom, first remove your garbage. Start by cleaning your windows and mirrors and shower doors. Next, you'll need to scrub out your bathtub and your toilet. Then do your countertops and wash all your walls, cupboards, baseboards, and your floor after you have swept or vacuumed. The kitchen, like the bathrooms, need to be cleaned and sanitized, starting by cleaning your fridge, stove, microwave, toaster, and coffee makers. Load up all your dishes in your dishwasher, clean and sanitize your countertops, and start washing your cupboards, walls, baseboards, windows, and sills. Then finally your floors. Other things you should remember to do in your home is to clean your light fixtures and have your carpets cleaned, vacuumed, vacuuming mattresses, smoke alarm, and lint from your dryer, changing your filter in your furnace, and having your ducts cleaned. Remember, when your home is clean and decluttered, you'll be happy to come home to a sparkling, clean, stress-free home. This is Monica Dunaberga for Radio Real Estate.
Let Mommy Maids clean your castle with no hassle. Call Monica at 604-533-5059 or visit mommymaids.com. That's mommymaids.com.
It's 10:37 on the Radio Real Estate Show. Mark Perry, the voice of the Valley, is on the line live and direct all the way. Is this a long-distance call from Chilliwack?
It is.
You want to pay for it?
I have been all along.
Oh, well, you pay today, too?
Absolutely.
All right, in that case, let's say good morning to Mark.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Sherry.
It's going to be another wonderful weekend to maybe get in the car and head east to Chilliwack.
Come out and see us at Englewood Courtyard.
Tell me about Platinum 2. What's all that about?
Platinum 2 is a really exciting second phase to our development, and I'm really lucky to have my sales manager, Tracy, here with me at the office.
Tracy, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
I'm wonderful, and thank you for doing this. We've met you in person a few times, but I've never had you on the air with me, so this is a great opportunity today.
Yes, my first time.
You're doing an excellent job. Tell me a little bit about Platinum 2. Is it going to be just anywhere near as exciting as Englewood Courtyard is already?
Englewood Courtyard is a very exciting place. It's Chilliwack's most successful retirement community. It's a beautiful atmosphere here. Our first building, Platinum 1, has been very successful. We have a good handful of people that are ready to write offers this weekend for our Platinum 2 building. We're going to have even larger square footages in the next building, oversized, beautiful decks, beautiful views from all the windows.
Let's just pretend for a minute, Tracy, we're driving down the highway, we're heading east, we're getting closer to Chilliwack. How do I find you?
Take the exit for number 3 road. That would be the Cultus Lake exit.
Right.
And follow our Englewood signs.
Come down Keith Wilson Road until we get to the end.
Or just look for that great big truck on the side of the freeway, right?
We have a huge banner truck. Please take that exit. And if you miss that exit, go on to Lickman Road exit, which is 2 exits past. So you get to Keith Wilson Road, take a left on Keith Wilson Road, and come all the way to the end, and we're the retirement community at the end of the street.
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing more about Platinum 2, but tell me, what else is going on out there this weekend?
Another exciting car show put on by the Acolyte Threshman's Association. It's at their grounds on 44146 Luckacuk Way. This is an exciting event with over 100 mint condition classic cars, which are 1979 and older. Please come on out, have a look-see at that.
Till next week, you just take care of yourself and have some fun.
Thanks. This is Mark Perry, the voice of the Valley on the Radio Real Estate Show.
And Tracy, I'll see you soon.
Sounds really good, Tom. Have a great day. Bye now.
Call Mark at Englewood Courtyard in Chilliwack at 778-240-8513. That's 778-240-8513. Or go to englewoodcourtyard.ca for more information.
Hey, hooray for Hollywood. It's 10:40, 20 minutes before 11 o'clock on the Radio Real Estate Show. And now with a look at what's going on with your favorite celebrities, here's Sherry Brown with Celebrity Real Estate Gossip.
Thank you, Tom. Yes, director, producer Steven Spielberg and his wife Kate Capshaw. Of course, this is the man who brought you E.T., what's the other?
Something else? I don't know.
Lots of movies.
Star Wars?
No, Jurassic Park. Yes, and they are saying goodbye to their massive long-held spread in Malibu. Instead of the rumored $35 million, it's actually being sold for $26 million. This is a 7,200 square foot main house, which includes 6 bedrooms and a second-floor master bedroom, which has its own oceanside terrace, and of course, it has a top-of-the-line screening room.
Wow,
definitely.
that's
Yeah.
How big is the screening room?
I think it's very big.
Very big.
It is very big. And if you want to be a celebrity in British Columbia and own your own town, this town is 2 hours north of Whistler in Pemberton, and you could buy it for about $1.2 million. It's a 50-acre town, and it used to be part of a gold mine. And there's 22 buildings on this town. They're a little dilapidated. You might have to do some work. But, yeah, you can be your own owner of a town.
Why would you do that? Buy that and make it into kind of like a Disneyland or one of those places they have in California.
Could.
You know, like I don't know what those other places are called, but certainly some kind of like Tombstone or something like that. Just,
or what you could do is you could buy this place up just by Whistler, and then once a year you could have your own music festival up there.
You could, yes.
But
and that's your celebrity real estate gossip today.
You really? Well, listen, if you want to get some more celebrity real estate gossip online, go to our website, which is RadioRealEstateJuly18th2015.ca. And on the front page there, the home page, you just click on the icon. And
you do, and you
can
get all the scoop.
So should we take up Adams here? We could maybe get some dough and go and buy this place.
Yeah, well, it's the same price as a house that you can get on the east side in Vancouver.
And you're getting a whole town for that.
You're getting a whole town.
I'm loving it.
You could probably get some rental income, too.
You think?
Might qualify.
Well, let's talk about that, too. In the next segment of our program, we're going to be hearing with Bill Macklin. We'll be chatting with Bill Macklin. We have a very special in-studio guest, and we're going to be talking with Adam Corbin, too, right, Bill?
That's right. We will be.
And what are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about what are the interest rates when you talk to a secondary lender. Because one of the questions that I have a client right now that's asked me the question, if I can get a 3% rate, why am I paying 8, 9, 10% rate with a secondary lender? Of course, this person doesn't have any income tax done for the last 3 years, has a bit of a problem with their credit, has Revenue Canada after their butts, and their house is probably not in resaleable
Do I
condition.
know the person you're talking about? Is that person in this room right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Also, we're going to chat about the Lower Mainland real estate market with Don Mortimer. He is with the Powerhouse Agents at RE/MAX Crest Realty Westside.
This is Sherry Brown of RE/MAX Performance Realty with Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgage, producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house, Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
If you've recently purchased or you're thinking of purchasing a house that is in dire need of some upgrades, then look no further. Hi, it's Mark from EA Renovations Limited. Fully licensed and insured, we'll turn your new house into a home you will be proud of. We do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied and make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Tom Lucas with the Radio Real Estate Show, talking to my favorite service manager in the entire world over at, don't laugh, North Vancouver Nissan. It's Mike Farkas. Mike, good morning.
Wow, what an introduction.
Well, I wish I can get one like that every now and then. What have you got for us?
We have a lot of our customers going on driving vacations with their Nissans. We want to keep them in top condition and make sure that everything goes good and they don't run into any difficulties. At no charge, we're offering a multi-vehicle point inspection, which will go through bumper to bumper and make sure that they're safe and ready to go.
The price is right. I'm coming right over. NorthVancouverNissan.ca.
Your life's too busy to be doing the things that you don't want to do. Hi, it's Monica at Mommy Maids. We'll free up your time by taking care of all your cleaning needs. We have weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or one-time special occasion plans available, including move-in and move-outs. Commercial and residential cleaning performed by bonded, insured, WCB-covered, uniform cleaning experts. You deserve a break, and Mommy Maids can help. Let us clean your castle with no hassle. Call 604-533-4959 or visit mummymaids.com.
When you need it done, you need the Radio Real Estate Moving Team.
How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Actually, the average polar bear weighs 1,100 pounds. Here at Redpath Relocations, we're that good. With more than 30 years experience estimating, we can ensure everything is accurately accounted for and you have the best price with no hidden costs. Check us out at redpathrelocations.com or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Redpath Relocations. Always ready, always reliable.
Hi, Ryan from Diverse Electric, offering top quality work at competitive rates. Together, we at Diverse Electric have 15 years of business and project management experience. Call us at 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca. When you're looking for an electrical contractor who can handle any size residential or commercial project, call Diverse Electric 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca.
For more information, go to RadioRealEstateJuly18th2015 and click on the link.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem from Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Most people need advice on mortgage financing. We provide personal financial advice with no vested interest and at no cost. We're compensated by the lenders. We'll review your current financial situation to determine if you are ready to purchase. If not, we'll help develop a plan to put home ownership in your future. For more information, call 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Vancouver weather.
A sunshiny weekend is on the way. Windy along the Georgia Strait today, tomorrow, and Monday. Probably looking about the same.
Yes, tomorrow you're looking at sunny with windy near the Strait of Georgia in the morning. And on Monday, it's a mix of sun and cloud with a high of 24.
It's 20 degrees right now on the Radio Real Estate Show.
Hi, this is HCTV's Brian Baumler from Leave It to Brian. And whenever I'm in Vancouver, I listen to Radio Real Estate.
CI 650.
Yeah, there's a house for sale. I got to call my mortgage broker. I'm going to get pre-approved, which is a smart thing to do.
Absolutely.
Then I'm going to call my real estate agent. Sherry's going to take me out. We're going to find that house. We're going to make an offer. We're going to get it, right?
We are.
Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. And right now, let's take a look at what's going on in the Lower Mainland real estate market. Don Mortimer of the Powerhouse Agents over at Remax Crest Realty on the west side is standing by. He's on the line. Donald, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. Now, number one, I haven't spoken to you since your birthday, so happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Number two, how was the golf tournament last week?
Complete success. We already have the golfers asking when our next tournament is, which we have booked for August 20th of next year.
Maybe I can make it to this one. I'll learn how to play golf before then.
You can always come and have that great steak dinner that we had. It was wonderful.
You've talked me into it. Now, you guys hold the record for the biggest sale, I guess, of the century. I was telling somebody about that the other day, and they couldn't believe me. I said, it's true. You tell them again. How much over asking price did that place go for?
$152,000 over asking price in Surrey.
Yeah, that's what I told them. So now they're going to call you because they want you to come and sell their place for them.
I'd be absolutely thrilled.
What's going on in the Vancouver marketplace this weekend, Don?
In June, we had the second highest month on record. Increasing demand versus supply is strongly influencing the increase in sale prices, not to mention the low interest rates. Sales increased 28.4% and declined 1.3% of listings. You know what that means. 4 straight months of 4,000 plus sales and rising.
Still looking for inventory, I take it?
Absolutely, yeah. Supply and demand, and there is no supply, so demand is driving the rate.
Let's talk a little bit about supply. Do you have something for us this week, Don?
I have a great listing to share with everybody. I've listed a motorcycle vintage parts shop. Been in business for 25 plus years. The inventory outweighs the asking price, about $250,000 worth of inventory. He wants to retire. Selling price $99,000.
It sounds good. You go practice up your golf swing, get the food cooking, and I'll see you real soon.
Thank you very much. This is Don Mortimer for Radio Real Estate.
To put the Powerhouse Agents to work for you, call Don and Andy at 604-307-3000. That's 604-307-3000. Or visit powerhouseagents.ca. That's powerhouseagents.ca.
Hey, Billy, don't be a hero. We used to play that song over at another radio station when we were rocking and rolling and back in the 70s when that song was popular. And I used to say, Billy, don't be a zero.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yes. And apparently that's your wife still singing that to you.
Exactly.
Billy, don't be a zero.
Well, that's because of zero interest rates.
Oh, now that's a good thing.
Exactly.
So it's 10:49, and Bill Macklem, who is president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, is with us as usual. You describe yourself as a guest that came and never left, right?
Exactly. Well, you never made me into anything else.
Well, I never
Sherry's
asked
a co-host. You're the host.
Well,
we have the producer over here who does a fabulous job.
Yeah.
And then there's the old guy.
Do you want a title?
So I said, I'm a guest.
Maybe he could be
never
mayor of
left.
that town.
Yes, you could be mayor of the ghost town.
No.
So our special in-studio guest today is Adam Corbin. He is the president of InstaFund. You and Adam go way back, and let's still talk about to Adam about why people want to use the services.
Well, I was going to say to you that that's the reason why I said zero interest rates.
Yeah.
Because Adam does secondary lending, and secondary lending are for those people who do not qualify for regular bank lending, but still qualify because they have good income. They're good, strong people. And you were saying earlier off the air that you do mortgages for
people who are self-employed. It's people who have credit challenges, people who are purchasing more property than the banks will allow them to buy. If you own your own home, but you decide you want to buy a vacation home, the banks may say, well, you sort of limit up on what you can afford, but we'll lend them the money if they have the equity in their property. We have a saying in the office: we lend good money to good people. And there's a myth out there that I think that private lending often means that you pay high interest rates.
Yes, yeah,
and that people shy away from that. And so, when one of your mortgage brokers, Bill, at your office encounters someone who has either credit challenges or is self-employed, and they have to present a private loan option to their client, sometimes it's a little bit tough.
But you charge 10-11% on a first mortgage, right?
Well, that's the myth. We don't actually.
No.
Our best mortgage rate in our office is 5.5% for a loan.
That's decent.
It's not bad. It's for a loan that you don't have to have a job letter, an income qualification, or a credit qualification. Simply the equity in your property. Now that's for a first mortgage, 5.5%.
But that's really good. I mean, you think about the rates we've had over the last 20 years, a 5.5% rate, even 7 years ago, was a good rate.
And for second mortgage, often you have clients who, for us, they already have a really good rate on their first mortgage. They may have that variable rate on their first mortgage if they're paying around 2% for a mortgage. They certainly don't want to pay out their first mortgage to raise some extra capital. So we can put a second mortgage on their property behind the first mortgage. And that rate is the best rate we have available for a second mortgage is 6.75 now.
Really?
Well, the Bank of Canada just dropped their rate, and we base our rates on prime.
And you're going to 75% of value of that property.
Yeah, up to 75%. Yeah.
So my first is like 50%. I have another 25% equity in my home that I can come to you and.
Exactly. Let's deal with round numbers.
Okay.
Because don't have a calculator in front of me. I went into radio because I couldn't do math. So if you have a house for $1 million, let's say, and you have a first mortgage on that property for $500,000 from a bank, and your mortgage payment would be very low at a 2% rate, you're probably looking at
about $1,500, $1,800 a month.
Amazing. You couldn't even rent a house for $1 million for $1,500. But then you decide that you want to borrow some money to perhaps help your kid buy their first condo. And the purchase price of that condo is $250,000. But you can just raise that money by getting a second mortgage at 6.75%. It's a reasonable price. And in fact, at $250,000, the person who's buying that condo is probably paying less in interest on that second mortgage than they would be in rent on that condo.
Now, Adam, if somebody wanted to get more information about this, would they come directly to you, or would they go to a mortgage broker like Bill Macklem?
They can do either. Okay. Most of our business comes from real estate professionals like mortgage brokers and realtors. However, we're coming on air and talking to you because we want to also meet the public. And we've been in business for over 30 years, and many of our clients come directly to us, especially repeat customers.
Yeah. So people want to get more information. I know you're always available to talk to people when you're in the audience and in the office, not outside looking at the view. Just kidding. He's always there. 604-687-2020 is the telephone number, 604-687-2020. Gentleman's name is Adam Corbin. He is the president of InstaFund Financial. On the web, you can find them at instafund.com. That's instafund.com. You're going to hang around till the end of the show. It's another, 6 minutes. You can hang in for 6
Well, the studio is so amazing.
Well, we just
I
cleaned
love
it
it
up
here.
because you were coming. So we've got more coming up on Radio Real Estate. As a matter of fact, Sherry, who's next?
In the next segment of the show, our home handyman, Finn Jensen, chats about holiday time.
And we're going to be talking a little bit more about InstaFund. Bill Macklem, who's the president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, is here. Sherry Brown is here. I'm here. We're all here. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on AM 650.
Home prices are out of control in Vancouver. Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. Let us turn your basement or laneway into a beautiful new mortgage helper. Fully licensed and insured, we do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied. And we make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Introducing Mommy Maids, a business created out of the lack of employment opportunities for single moms with flexible working hours. From residential to commercial, you can trust their insured and bonded cleaning professionals with any task. Let them clean your castle with no hassle. Go to mummymaids.com or call 604-533-4959.
1, 2, 3, ABC. Mommy Maids, come rescue me.
When you need it done, you need the Radio Real Estate Moving Team.
How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Actually, the average polar bear weighs 1,100 pounds. Here at Redpath Relocations, we're that good. With more than 30 years experience estimating, we can ensure everything is accurately accounted for and you have the best price with no hidden costs. Check us out at redpathrelocations.com or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Redpath Relocations. Always ready, always reliable.
Hi, Ryan from Diverse Electric, offering top quality work at competitive rates. Together, we at Diverse Electric have 15 years of business and project management experience. Call us at 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca. When you're looking for an electrical contractor who can handle any size residential or commercial project, call Diverse Electric 778-809-2532 or through our website at diverseelectricltd.ca.
For more information, go to RadioRealEstateShow.ca and click on the link.
When you have a challenging mortgage situation, where do you turn? Private mortgage lenders have picked up where the banks have left many borrowers scrambling. I'm Adam Corbin, president of InstaFund. Borrow from InstaFund for any reason. Purchase more property, build a development, buy out your landlord, or pay other debts. And let's not forget taxes. We can help pay those too. Ask your mortgage broker to call InstaFund for a quote or call me, Adam Corbin, at 604-687-2020. Visit our website at instafund.com.
CL 650.
I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering. I'm filling the cracks that ran through the door and kept my mind from wandering.
It's time now for Finn Jensen, our Radio Real Estate home handyman. Finn, good morning. What's on your mind?
Good morning, Tom, and good morning, everyone. We are now rapidly moving towards prime holiday time, late July and August being when many citizens head out of town for a week or two of camping, or maybe just motoring around, enjoying interesting places and meeting the folk who live there. One is especially warmly greeted when entering small restaurants and stores or browsing farmers markets on weekends. The numerous smaller towns around BC, in those friendly places, change comes slowly, oftentimes much the same as they were generations ago. And perhaps hidden away in some nice area, city folk and retirees can be found enjoying the small town life for a while or perhaps permanently. On returning from a relaxing holiday, families can reflect on our diversity, so close, yet so different. This is St. Jensen for Radio Real Estate. Talk to you next week.
Summertime is the right time to have your plumbing and air conditioning work done. For reliable, dependable service, call Finn Jensen at Gentech Mechanical Installations, 778-378-2740. That's 778-378-2740.
Way to sell it, Bill. You do a great job, buddy. It's 10:58. It's the Radio Real Estate Show. Sherry Brown, of course, is our co-host, and it's one of those, I guess, strange times in the world of real estate where the realtors can sell product, but there's no product to sell.
That's right. We have a lot of buyers out there, and they're looking for houses, especially But the townhouse and condo market too is moving.
Yeah.
I've talked to Bill quite a bit about it, and yeah, they're moving quite quickly. So if you are thinking of selling, it is still a great time. There's lots of people who want to move before summer ends and get their
School
kids
goes back in,
settled
yeah.
and stuff like that by September. So now is a good time. You can always give me a call at the office at 604-970-6789. That's 604-970-6789.
That sounds good. So if you have a home to sell, give Sherry Brown a call. You'll take care of matters like that.
I will.
You'll send them over to see Bill Macklin.
Absolutely.
Get pre-approved for a mortgage. And if he can't help you out, he's going to send you to town to see our friend Adam Corbin, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Adam's
the
part
fun.
of our portfolio of referral sources, so he's part of our team.
Adam, I want to thank you for coming by today. Now, you've been hiding something under the counter there.
Well, we have a present for you,
Nice.
Tom.
First time. That's good.
I'm going to present you with a cookbook.
Okay.
I know that you love cooking.
I love it.
And I'm going to present you from this cookbook from Olympic hopeful Isabella Berthold.
And we know the author of the book.
We do. Isabella is a future Olympian. Next year, she'll be in the 2016 Olympics.
Wow.
Sailing for Canada. Isabella is going to be the first woman to win an Olympic medal for Canada. No woman has done it. Many men have won Olympic medals, but she'll be the first woman. And she's written this cookbook to talk about her lifestyle and to talk about how it really brings to life the life of an athlete in the modern world. And so this cookbook is in fact more than a cookbook. It shows about how she works out, about how she does her daily life, and it's a really good cookbook. And your listeners can go to the title of the book is Eat, Sleep, Schwitz, and Eat, Sleep, Schwitz, and Schwitz in German means sweat.
Oh, sehr gut, yeah.
Yeah, and so they can go to eatsleepschwitz.com to buy the book online. But she's autographed this one for you, Tom.
Oh, that's fantastic. And can you spell Schwitz?
S-H-V-I-T-Z.
Very good.
Thank you.
Hey, listen,
I
man.
passed the test.
Thank you for the book. I appreciate that. And good luck in the Olympics coming up. That'll be cool. We'll watch that on TV.
Yeah, great to be here. I'll come back anytime.
Will you?
Always good to talk about equity mortgages, private mortgage lending.
Well, you're welcome here anytime.
Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Bill Macklin, thank you for being here, sir, as usual. Sherry Brown, thank you.
Thank you.
Great job as usual. And Dwayne, as I say to you, I'll see you around the building. Hey, buddy?
You know it, buddy.
All right, we're back with more music on Monday afternoon at 12 noon, so enjoy your weekend. Have a wonderful time with your family. If you love somebody, love them to death. It's Tom Lucas. Thank you. Bye.